Hello everyone and welcome to my long delayed Streets of Rage 2 video. I was originally intending to put this video along with the other Streets of Rage ones that I did before Christmas, but as you know, I bought the Blaze Sega Mega Drive clone type machine, which was dubbed the Streets of Rage edition, and on that it had Streets of Rage 1 and 3. Now, for some bizarre reason, they decided not to include Streets of Rage 2, which was just a bit strange. I mean, why would they build the console to be the Streets of Rage edition and then not actually have Streets of Rage 2 on there? It seems strange to leave one of the trilogy out, and especially the middle one, and especially as it's so bloody good as well. This is a fantastic game. They took the elements of what made the original Streets of Rage good and they just amped it up. It kind of became a bit more like Final Fight in the fact that the bad guys now have energy bars, and just the general feel of the game. It was a lot bigger in scope, there's more variety and so on and so forth. And yeah, it plays better, it moves better, the graphics are better, the music is just as fantastic as it was in the original game as well. You still have a choice of the same three characters, but they have improved moves now as well. For example, the special move is no longer just a simple case of pressing the A button and then, you know, on comes the police car with a guy with a rocket launcher. You now perform a special move, which is a lot better than just having a sort of smart bomb type special move. It never made any sense in some of the levels either, and you couldn't perform it in some levels either. And you know, it's obvious Sega looked at it and went, right, okay, how can we improve that? And they did. They introduced a better, it's kind of like a special move. He has a couple actually. It has one which he sort of slides along the floor and does a powerful uppercut, and then the other special move that this is in the instance of the characters you see on screen now. Each of the characters have their own special moves, but the special move that he's performing the character and playing with Axel is he does like that move there, which is like a sliding uppercut, and then he does that move there, which is like a combination of he does like a combination of punches and then does like a massive uppercut. You have to be careful when you use that one though, because it does take a little bit of energy off you, and so you can't overuse it, which again is a pretty good thing. Rather than just saying you only have one move, and you know you might only get one or two times you can use it during the level. You can use it as many times as you want, but you also have to bear in mind that it is going to use some of your energy. So it's like offset one against the other. You know, you kind of have to be very, very careful, and you have to sort of look after your energy. You can't just go running around smacking the special move button all the time. And in some instances as well, using the special move isn't a particularly good idea. The other thing that's been improved in the game as well is I like the way that you don't just have your standard guys and then a one boss battle. You have like mini boss battles as well, and that makes it a lot more interesting too. One of the little interesting trivia things here, these arcade machines called bare knuckle. Well, this is actually what Streets of Rage was called in Japan. The Streets of Rage series was called bare knuckle, and it was changed to Streets of Rage when it was released in the West. So Just a little bit of interesting trivia there for you as well. And again, like I was saying earlier, there's a lot more variety too in the graphics. This is one of the sort of mid-level bad guys. He's not the main bad guy, but you know, like I was saying, there is a lot more variety, and the weapons as well, they feel a bit more substantial. And yeah, I love it. I enjoy it. It's difficult to say which is my favourite one out of the Streets of Rage, but I think it probably is this one, just simply because, you know, it was a marked improvement over the first game. The third game is quite similar to this, whereas this was, you know, sort of substantially was an improvement over the first game. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's Streets of Rage 2 on the Sega Mega Drive. Thank you very much for watching this video, and please stay tuned to my channel for more videos coming soon. Thank you very much for watching.